Welcome everyone to episode 74 of iRacing Rush. Iowa Speedway is coming up for the NASCAR Cup Series, but for now, our first race on the cards will be Street Stocks at Lanier. We're going to be in the rookie division this time, because with the nature of how Iowa is like very technical, short track, I think Lanier will be some good practice for it. Don't want to push too much on exit. Final lap. Luke slides, doing slightly. Oh no! I was trying to set up for the turn 2, or no, turn 3, and then
There's the flag. It's over.
Came up at just way too much. I completely screwed myself over. Luke Seidels remains on pole.
Get ready.
And now the pace car will come in.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Zero now over.
Please don't tell me I jumped the start there. I was trying to stay as close as possible, but not like actually get ahead. And somehow it wasn't jumping the start. We're gonna stay ahead, but we still have to deal with the one on the left.
Still there.
Oh, little contact. One came up. But at least now we have the lead, albeit a bit controversially. And now someone's gonna send it down his inside. Get loose and clonk the inside wall. And now we have the fastest lap of a race. Just need to get into the rhythm. I don't know what happened to the 5 car. Just lost it on back straightaway, and then a lot of smoke back there, and then I'm seeing a lot of front end damage. Made it a bit hard on us, but we'll get around finally. Not going to take it easier on Luke. So the 1-2 positions may remain the same. The only thing is, my main problem is not to burn out the tires too fast. If I start pushing too hard, it's only going to let him reel me back in. What the hell is that 2 doing? Drifting into turn 3, almost hitting the 9 car of Jonathan Hagen. And he's probably going to do it again. And almost take out the 9 again. I know I should probably stay away from these 2, but I don't want them to let Luke close in on me. I have to get around him as quick as possible, as I think Luke is actually getting holed up by Jonathan. Gap is now open quite a bit. What the hell? I know it showed before on the track map being stopped, but I feel like he was trying to get on too soon. But we survived. With a short track like the Lanier, I shouldn't expect anything less. And there's Jonathan Hagen, also turned around. And what is the 8 doing? That happened. Almost halfway, and about half the field is screwing around, doing donuts or slamming the wall or something other than racing. But Luke is slowly closing in. The gap's now only 1.2. It was 1.5 earlier. And there's the halfway mark. 20 laps to go. Now, what's going on with the 10? That's Andrew Merritt Jr. 3 is going to drift up into him. As I'm trying to look for a way around, both of these guys are trying to hold me up. We have another one ahead that's turned around. Oh, that's Luke! Running second all race long, trying to close back in, and something happened to take him out of winning contention. Meanwhile, third through fifth is right in front of me. I think whoever's in second place now is the only one that's not lapped, or not at risk of getting lapped. A quarter of a way to go. Luckily, none of these lap cars are giving me too hard of a job to do. Here's Kelly Wolf in third, running the 6th car. And I don't think Kelly's going to make it easy on me either. Trying to guard that inside lane, but I think I'm going to take it here. Finally, we got clear.
All clear, all clear.
And now that just leaves second place as the only car not lapped. Who is it? Larry McKenzie and the 7. 2 laps to go at Lanier. The field has actually calmed down now that we're getting closer to the end. Usually it's the opposite. And now for the final lap. Someone's now stopped in 2.
I thought you were going to save it, 8.
That was Nicholas Sikorsky spinning round. But out of turn 4, another street stock win. And this time it's at Lanier. Some celebratory drifts, because why not? Alright, enough fooling around. We can move on to Iowa. From the East Coast to the Midwest, welcome to Iowa Speedway. Definitely one of the more challenging short tracks. Of course, these tracks aren't hard to drive, but actually perfecting them against high-level iRacing drivers, it's definitely a challenge to do, especially when you're trying to win a race like I am. And with the new repave, it becomes a whole lot harder to get used to. Gonna try to run the outside for some extra momentum starting the first lap. Staying fourth gear all the way around. Felt okay, but maybe I can go a bit quicker. In second right now. Hopefully it's not much I need to get the pole. To the line, what are we gonna get? 255! And that puts us on the pole right now. Now, I'm shocked by that. Iowa, I usually always struggle here. And somehow, I move up to the pole. Pace car exiting the pit lane.
Alright, man.
And even though Chuck Phillips was close to taking the pole away from us, only about 400ths off, we're able to hang on to it. Row 2 will be Riley Pickett, Beckett Munn. Then row 3, William Love and Mike Anderson Jr. The thing about Iowa Speedway I think why I struggle with it so much is not just because of a repave. It's just that naturally the track is just super bumpy. And once everything rubbers in, the constant shifting of lines you have to do and adjusting your braking points as when the car loses grip, it becomes a lot more sudden and shifty than other tracks.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
And that's what I'll have to be prepared for this time around. Last time at Iowa, got a decent finish, but no pit stops under caution because the race basically went flag to flag. And the tires wore out so bad I had to make a pit stop under green, and pretty much everyone else had to too, except if you're like the top 2 finishers. But now we'll enter turns 3 and 4 one more time behind the pace car, then we'll go green. Let's see if Iowa will finally bring us something good. Failed here twice, maybe third time's the charm.
Maintain the pace speed until the green flag, then go. Green flag, green flag.
Oh my god! My car just had the ultimate freak out at the line. Like, yeah, it's a short track and...
Sorry who I rear-ended. I don't know why you guys were all checking up so fast. Well, the guy in front of me wouldn't go, and I can't pass underneath him before the start finish for a black flag. Guess they should have took the flag. I don't know.
So, noted. Be careful when coming up to the green. Do not get on the throttle as much. I know it's a short track. I shouldn't be going like full send on the throttle, and I knew that. I tried to ease into it, but still the tires did not grip at all. And all because of me, some people's races are probably ruined. I don't know what Ricky just tried to tell us.
What the hell am I black flag for? I really don't get this.
Oh, a black flag. Hopefully the new leader, Chuck Phillips, will take this green flag a lot better than I
What
did.
is going on, man?
And on his outside will be Becky Munn moving up to second.
Stay behind the pace car, and then as soon as we went over the cross finish, he told me to pass it up.
Get ready.
Yeah, now I got a black flag.
Wow.
Ricky absolutely losing it.
Race, bro. It's all good.
But green flag is back at Iowa.
Hey, brother, be quiet.
Oh, damn. I think in order to get back to the lead, we're going to need some lucky cautions, because I don't want to burn out the tires, and of course dirty air on the short tracks tends to be a huge problem with the next-gen cars. So for now, we'll just need to buy our time. But to be inside of a 4 car anyway, whoa, you make some contact. And it's still really close out of turn 4. Beckham trying to stay in it. Now we're almost clear. Finally, now we're clear. And we have a good battle for the lead ahead. Chuck Phillips and Riley Pickett. And the cautions come out. Someone spinning across the grass at the front stretch. So 2 spots gained under that run. But I'm struggling right now to close in on Riley to the restart zone. Me and Chuck getting off to a good jump. sucks we gotta deal with dirty air though. Because now it's gonna let the 26 back pass. There you go. It's of course a big reason why short track races with these next-gen cars are such a dud. They produce so much dirty air around here. And I just cannot get to the apex correctly, as the 12 is going to take full advantage. Maybe I can get a good run on the outside to pass them. There we go. So we're holding on to third okay. It's just that maybe the key to making these tires last is just stay out of dirty air for now, wait for another caution. We're going to need like a very odd plan here in order to still have a shot at winning. We wouldn't need the odd plan if I didn't screw up at the beginning, but this is what I put myself in. Whoa, real close between Chuck and Riley. Side by side for the lead now. Riley moves up into first. So yeah, you can pass around here. It's just that you're going to need to be a bit aggressive and probably pounce on a mistake. And how is Merritt Belows doing that? Able to send it to be inside with ease. I want to cross him up. It might actually work. Still side by side. Almost a third of the way home.
7, did I come up or did you, I don't come up? Did I come down or did you come up?
And another caution.
I got a little tight.
Some commotion in the chat, but I don't exactly know what happened. But further away home, it could be a good time to pit. My god, throttle is so twitchy. I'm trying to keep it under 40, but like every tiny tap of the throttle, it's like trying to make me speed.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Very good entry. Now we just need some luck.
Alright, that's it. Go. Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining. Line up single file.
Oh, we did get them!
Past the warning stick.
So at the pit entry, I tried to stay in line, but like one car was going high, another going low, so I didn't really know which line I was supposed to take. But technically we still entered the right order, so it's not really a penalty. And thanks to a quick entry and quick exit, we take the lead back. Now, can I be trusted and not screw up again? Pace car will dive in. 45 to go once we take the green. We wait for the zone. This time it's a good restart, and we have the lead, entering 1. Whoa. Oh, and I'm getting bump drafted. So we have Riley having a hell of a run on the outside, as I shouldn't be shifting. And then, I don't know if I blocked him too much or he caught dirty air from me, hit the wall. I'm still making a mistake, because the gear shifting around here will actually make you lose time. The revs maxing out the way they are, it's throwing me off. Sending it down the inside. And Riley is just... he really is just that fast. And a new... I think that's a new fast lap, 23.318. So we have a lot of work to do if I want to get back past Riley. What's going on up? We have someone doing donuts on the front stretch. So as we reach halfway, we got another caution. Alright, let's do this. Riley leading the way. With the tires losing grip, and with how bumpy the surface is, I decided to restart in second gear. Just to make sure I don't spin out again. And just like that, we lost third to Merrick Bellows. What sucks is that if I try to run the high line, I'm going to get swamped by dirty air and lose time. But there's nothing left on the inside to run with, so... like, what do I do? What the heck happened to Merrick? And the caution is out. Oh, Big Wrecking won.
Oh, I messed up that one corner. Where is that?
Well, the lap car in the first place wasn't even near Merrick and was running the bottom, so it shouldn't have forced Merrick that high. But now, we got another wrench into things. We have, I think, just right around 20 laps on these tires. Is it worth coming in for a new set, or should we try and wait for another caution to come out? If another caution does come out later, we'll have slightly newer tires. But if it doesn't, then basically we threw away our shot. So tough decisions to make here. We're gonna stay out. We could have picked that one lap, but the leader skipped it. But now we choose to come in. We're gonna be behind some of the other guys that already pitted, Chuck and them. And everyone else behind me is gonna stay out.
Interesting.
Yeah, tell me about it. So the new top 5 will be me in the lead, Beckham Munn second, row 2 Charles Bagley, and Mike Anderson Jr., row 3 Brett Sesko and Guillermo Hernandez. 24 to go. If those new tire guys are able to make their way up here, I better be able to aero block. For whatever reason, like, when my car gets in the front, I just don't have it in me. But I better have it now. God, I don't know if my car is just stupidly tight, or all the lanes are washing out on me, but, like, no lane feels good out here. And Chuck Phillips is already up in the third. Now inside 20 to go. Chuck is falling down to 4th. Riley, Pickett, in the mix. We could have a fight for second, or is Riley one of those new tire guys? Yeah, he is. So we really need a caution here to try and keep the win in our sights. There's Chuck Phillips, another one on new tires. He's going to try the inside. Right front feels killed. Oh, we have a wreck in the back. One of them was Beckham, I think.
Damn, fool.
That was entirely my fault. I'm sorry about that.
That caution we needed has came around. But our tires, when we put them on, they won't be all that new. So, will they really get the benefit I'm looking for, or I don't know.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Stop on the sign. No need to risk it. Not many people down in the pits anyway.
Alright, that's it. Go. Let's get the cars. Make them last the rest of the race. Line up single file. Extra 20.
So we'll have barely over 10 laps to try and make something happen. Another one coming in a pit, but it's already a lap late. Temis Gargillo, or
Extra 27.
Garguillo. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Having to pass the 27. So our new spot should be 4th. Right behind those who took the lead. So Riley and Chuck in the front row, and then 3rd, Nathan Miller. Why is the 14 slowing down so much? Finally. Now that we have some new members, we're gonna do first gear restarts again. I know there's a lot of marbles on the track from tires wearing out, but we're gonna need something drastic here. 14 not really doing us any favors. "13 laps to go." Oh. Need to get around Nathan now. There we go. You know, this is the kind of strategy that almost made me lose during one of the esports qualifiers. That one at Darlington, if you remember. But somehow I was able to hold everyone off, and a few lucky incidents behind me helped me win that race. And now it's gonna probably help me win if I can just get around Riley. We'll have 10 to go when we cross the line. We have the fastest lap of the race to be inside. A little tight. Can't be stressing out these tires too much.
Really? You don't know how to control your car when it got tight all the way.
Attempt number 2. A little side draft down the back straightaway. There we go. We have the lead. Now we need to hold it. 8 to go.
Yeah, just dive right in front of me.
Oh, please no caution.
Please dive.
We're way too freaking close.
Yeah, just dive in front of me. It's a good block.
I don't see any wrecks, but Chuck and Nicholas are beefing over who's getting third.
Again, I'm not stopping both.
Two laps to go at Iowa.
How Mike died.
I've only won here once, and it was with the late model stocks. A few other tries in both Cup and O'Reilly Auto Parts. A couple good results, but none of them yielding a win. But now 4 more turns, and we can change that. Final lap. No need to worry about a caution now because next flag will end the race.
That's only for Dan.
Yeah, okay, buddy. First thing happened.
Through the final turns, and there you have it. Finally getting an Iowa Cup win.
A
few years of trying, and finally. 26 big mad. And he's just gonna despawn. If you want beef, let's finish it right here. Or you can watch this sick burnout I'm about to do. Alright. That ends things for this episode of iRacing Rush, finally knocking down Iowa Speedway. Look at my right front, it's completely caved in. But thank you all for sticking around for this episode. If you want to see more iRacing content like this, please like and subscribe, it'll mean a lot to the channel. See you all another time.